that research go and how did the research go into writing the Juneteenth book? And what were some of the things? Did you have any challenges along the way?
So I write very lyrically in the book, and that the difference between a picture book and it is nonfiction, but I love the creative freedom I have with this book because I love poetry. I did research looking up the history of people who went to the park and, you know, way back in the day, what their experiences were. And so what happened is I visited the park during the time that they were talking about making Juneteenth a national holiday. I actually got chills walking through the area and imagining my ancestors running through this park and celebrating their freedom. Then I go back and I do research looking at articles telling about the history. You know, there's all kinds of fun things that you can do to make it engaging for the child. Because, and you also want to make it fun for the parent who's reading these books, because they're books that are meant to be read aloud. And that's why a lot of them are actually like poetry. So for me, it's kind of a way to express myself as an artist in a different way than when I'm writing a novel or a longer book.
That is such a good point and so accurate, because that was the fun part of, I remember when my kids were little, they were grown now, but when they were little, the whole, I guess the way that you could read Dr. Seuss and you can, you know, make it funny.
A lot of these picture books have that rhyme and repetition, or you have lines that the child's going to remember, and it's going to make them want to read that book again and again. So when you're writing that, you're kind of thinking of that. I'm also thinking of the images that will go alongside the words, because you only have 500 to 1,000 words in the picture book days. And so you've got to use the perfect word, because even though they're short, that's something when people want to write picture books, there's a lot of work that goes into writing a picture book. It takes me hours to come up with the perfect words and the hook that's going to attract if you want to get it published with a bigger publisher, you know, it's going to make it stand out.